We're focused on you. We're the Center for Women at Mount St. Mary's Hospital. Since 1907, Mount St. Mary's has been providing women's services, delivering babies, and taking care of the overall health care needs of our community. Now, with our investment of more than $2 million in our new Center for Women, well, we're all about you. We'll let some of our patients and medical providers do some of the talking.
We have truly experienced nurses that work labor and delivery for many years and are very caring towards the patients. They really strive for a one-on-one experience so that your delivery or your surgery or your personal experience is most important to them. The providers here are the same way. We're just one big team that just wants to make your experience the most possible, best experience one can have.
That's Dr. Judy Wazalowski, who has dedicated years of service to the women of the community here at Mount St. Mary's. Dr. Wazalowski joined with others to help develop the Center for Women on the hospital's second floor. It provides access for all of a woman's health care needs, all on one floor, and it's ready for you. Here's Dr. Rachel Wesolak.
The reason that I got involved with women's medicine was because I felt that there was a need in most communities to take care of women. Women are usually concerned with their families and their children and their work lives, and there's nobody to take care of them. So I went into it with a hope that I'd give them a capacity to educate them on how to take care of themselves and give them a little bit of preventative care services.
Our team of healthcare professionals provide OB/GYN, labor and delivery, women's surgery, and more. And it's all in one totally renovated, safe, and convenient location. Dr. Sharmali Thoda is another member of the team of doctors at the Center for Women.
You come here and whatever your problem is, it will be handled on this floor, starting from sonograms, mammograms, screening for cancers, incontinence, infertility, any problem you name it, everything will be handled on one floor instead of, making them go to different providers, different places and all that. So that's the beauty of this Center for Women.
And beauty it is when you speak with the women who utilize its services. With the availability of same-day appointments, appointments on evenings and weekends, all wrapped in a location that is just an 8-minute drive north on the I-190 from Grand Island and just a few minutes more from Wheatfield and central Niagara County. Yes, we're all about you, and everything is right here for you. Here's Barbara Malinowski, an employee of Mount St. Mary's and a recent patient as well.
You know, not only is it important to know that the physician is here at the hospital, but the ability to have the studies that need to be done prior to surgery are also available here at St. Mary's. The new unit downstairs on the second floor is exceptional because everything can be done in one spot, and you're not going from one area to another, which is sometimes an inconvenience, especially if you're working full-time and you can't get from place to place. Any of the procedures that I needed to have done prior to surgery were orchestrated so that I did not miss any time and can go from one spot to another. A very seamless system.
Of course, some of the greatest joys experienced at the Center for Women is when our moms deliver their precious babies. Here, too, the experience is exceptional and special. Listen to Tanya Miller with her daughter.
Okay, well, here at St. Mary's, the doctors and the staff were so accommodating with any question that I had. They were so nice. They took the time to answer all my questions, even though I'm sure that they were really busy, but they really helped out and took the time. They didn't just treat me like I was a patient, they treated me like I was family, and that meant so much to myself and my husband. We were truly touched.
At the Center for Women, you will readily see that we have combined compassionate, caring, and experienced providers with access to the latest technology. When you hear buzzwords like robotic surgery and 4D ultrasound, well, the women at the Center for Women have access to that and more from our highly trained providers and those with whom we've teamed in the area. Dr. Faraj Tushan, himself trained with the Da Vinci robot, says the Center for Women has teamed with Sisters Hospital so the highest level of care is always available. He, along with Dr. Mark Weissman, the Mount St. Mary's Chief of Obstetrics and Gynecology, who has performed more than 100 robotic surgeries, are well positioned to provide the care that's needed. Dr. Touchon talks of the relationship between Mount St. Mary's and Sisters Hospital.
The two hospitals are working together, so we can be trying to get, if we have a case that is suitable for robots, we take them to Sisters Hospital and we do the surgery there with the attending right there.
It's easy and convenient with experienced staff, technology, and equipment.
The patient doesn't need to go to a bigger hospital or to a bigger city to get the same quality of care. They can have it near their home where they feel comfortable. We have here at Mount St. Mary's the qualified staff, the right equipment, and all the experience the patient needs to get the best quality where they feel they're at home.
And while technology and teamwork lead to positive results as our moms are being cared for prior to delivery, our new 4D ultrasound is, well, spectacular. No more fuzzy computer-like images, and both the patient and moms are saying the same thing about the new 4D ultrasound. It's great.
You can actually see the whole picture of the baby. It's not only the picture, it's a 4D image, so it's like you see it so clearly, and it's four-dimensional, and patients just love it. We love it to see the babies and all the, what the babies do in the womb and all. It's really cute and nice.
At the Center for Women, we know that all of our patients have differing needs. Some have more health issues than others, some are single moms, and there are varying ways to treat each patient. That's why our medical providers take the time to learn about the specific issues that impact the lives of each patient. Andrea Rosati is a nurse practitioner at the Center for Women.
I'm able to spend a lot of time dealing with all issues that impact the patient's life, not just their gynecological needs. When a woman comes into the office, a lot of times, they're having problems, emotional problems with menopause, or dealing with weight gain or hot flashes or whatever, and it impacts their life totally.
And helping her patients to address those issues is important.
Because a lot of times with a patient, when they come in with a complaint, they don't realize that it's the basis of the problem is in nutrition, what they're eating and what they're, how they're living a healthy lifestyle or how they're not living a healthy lifestyle, exercise, and a lot of times, issues that they think might just be gynecological in origin encompass the whole person, and we need to look at their diet and their exercise and get a total picture of what's going on for the patient.
Yes, there are many ways to treat a patient, and finding the most effective means of treatment is key.
In my role here as a nurse practitioner, I start with the patient in a more conservative way, so implementing things that they can do to help their problems that aren't necessarily surgical. And then if things that we try don't help, then then we can go to a more aggressive or invasive treatment, such as surgery with the doctors. But it's nice that I can see them first and try to rule out their problems, and so that sometimes they come in thinking that their problem needs surgery or it's a very severe problem, and we find out that it can be handled in a natural way.
It's the collaborative nature of the work at the Center for Women that is special. Whether a patient is here for specialty services, hormonal therapy, or infertility, everyone is on the same page.
One of the things that I really love about Mount St. Mary's is the fact that there is a staff that gels very well with one another. They are very concerned about patient care and how the community is treated, and they have such a comprehensive and competent background, both in GYN and in obstetrics. And it's nice to be involved with them because you know that they can be your eyes and ears when you're not in the hospital or when you're working in the office and seeing patients, and I trust them. I trust their opinions. I trust and value their opinions as they're speaking with us and helping us take care of patients. And that's what I really enjoy about the staff at Mount St. Mary's.
With private rooms for our patients, delivery and surgical suites on the floor, and easy access for any outpatient services, including all the other services provided at Mount St. Mary's, the focus remains solely on the patient.
Working on this floor with the labor and delivery, maternity, post-op, and the office is very convenient. If we happen to see someone in the office who needs more intricate care, we have it right here. For instance, if you need a sonogram, we have the sonogram machine. And that's the goal, is to have this as a one-stop center where you can have everything done in a day, making it not only convenient for the doctors and staff, but for the patient most of all.
By incorporating the latest technology and expanding on providing all of the conveniences a patient would need, the Center for Women is proving to be the first option for the women of Niagara.
Knowing that there are other options available for care, not only here in Niagara Falls, but in Buffalo, the choice of having my surgery and follow-up care here at Mount St. Mary's Hospital, to me, was the best way to go.
And having the experience in a local community hospital with its experienced staff can make a big difference.
It made the experience better than a bigger hospital because they spent the time and talked to you, and everything was here. The doctors didn't have to run anywhere. Everyone just made it easy, and it was very personal and very much appreciated.
In addition, the Center for Women works hand in hand with the Mount St. Mary's Neighborhood Health Center in the city of Niagara Falls. The health center provides services to more than 10,000 patients each year. It's an underserved section of our community. As Dr. Thoda tells us, the Neighborhood Health Center is important for the overall care of residents in the community.
Most of the patients we see over there do not have insurance. I mean, they cannot even afford to travel and all that. And over there, Sister Nora, she's one of the persons who takes in charge of the clinic. She does an excellent job by helping the people not only with the health problems, but if they need any food, shelter, clothing, you name it, all they need to do is ask, and she will try her means to help them out.
And help they do. Not only do the moms who receive their service at the Neighborhood Health Center get the care they need, but if they need help in getting to their appointments, well, the Mount St. Mary's Van Gogh patient transport service is there to help them. But once delivery comes, it's the same quality of care at the Center for Women.
She had dryness before she left, so she had to stay in an incubator, and they let us stay a couple more days extra with her. Her father stayed with her. They rode her back and forth in her little incubator, and so we could stay with her. They made us all comfortable.
Comfort and caring? Well, that's what it's all about, isn't it?
We loved it here. This was the best hospital. Couldn't have had her in a better place.
Sarah is another new mom from the Center for Women. She and her husband took advantage of the additional services offered, including the Fertility Care Center.
A neighbor told us about the Fertility Care Center, and Carol Green, the fertility care specialist. And so we attended the first informational session with that, and both my husband and I have science backgrounds, and we were very impressed that it was a scientifically sound approach and medically sound, and it was also compatible with our values and very respectful of marriage.
Couples work as a team under the careful and compassionate guidance of a trained professional, and Sarah and her husband, well, they were successful.
So we came to our prenatal classes, which were excellent, and being first-time and experienced parents, we really appreciated the preparation the nurses provided for us, and they were always very good-natured, especially my husband had no experience with babies, so he was kind of uncomfortable, but during the prenatal classes and after our son arrived, they were great about helping us develop skills right from diapering to bathing, everything we needed to care for our son, and we're very supportive with breastfeeding to make sure that we were going home really well equipped and for things to go well, which we really appreciated.
You hear it over and over when you hear patients talking about the Center for Women. Modern facilities, a wide array of services, experienced physicians, award-winning patient satisfaction ratings, a helpful team of caregivers and medical providers, and the latest technology all in one convenient location. The Mount St. Mary's Center for Women. We're focused on you.